This shouldn't sound this good for the money, but I'll come to that later. Today, we're diving into this, the Fifine AM8 microphone. It's a versatile and budget-friendly option, and I mean budget, for podcasters, streamers, aspiring audio professionals. So, let's find out if this mic is the hidden gem you've been searching for at a pretty good price. Right out of the box, the AM8 presents a neat package. I mean, just look at all the features on the side for the price. You're getting a dynamic mic capsule, original detailed voice, controllable RGB lights, tap to mute button, headphone control knob, a mic gain knob, and real-time monitoring jack. And that's just to name some of the few things you get for the price again. Sorry, I keep mentioning the price. You get a sturdy stand with a standard 3/8 inch screw and a generous 2-meter USB-C to USB-A cable. The microphone itself is surprisingly light. I mean, it feels light. It's not as hefty as my Rode podcast mic, obviously, and it comes with a plastic body. But the stand itself is a weighty metal stand. The real highlight, though, is this ultra soft flocking windscreen, which feels almost like a plushy toy. I don't know what material it is, but oh, it's so nice. Oh. Fifine's kept the design simple yet functional. The stand, while robust, isn't really that good, to be honest, because it's not at the optimal distance for that best audio capture. You know, you want the mic to be like here, like 2 to 3 inches from your mouth for that slightly more warm, punchy podcast sound. Therefore, sticking it on this mic stand here on the table, you're a good like 6 to 8 inches away, not really optimal. And Fifine themselves recommend, you should put it on a boom arm. I've just put it on a cheap boom arm that I've got here. But Fifine do a really nice one as well. They do some cheap ones, but they also do a really premium looking one. That's what Fifine do. They do premium looking gear, but at a price that's very affordable. And it's a recommended edition. As I said, the AM8 offers both USB-C and XLR connections. Right now I'm recording this video via my XLR connections, and that means it caters to both beginners and those looking to step up their audio game. This whole system will grow with you. However, note that the gain knob and the headphone volume control are operational only when you're using the USB-C connection. Obviously, with an XLR connection, that bypasses all those controls because you're going to be handing that over to your mixer or amp or interface. A real cool aesthetic feature is the integrated RGB lighting. You know, it's a gamer mic after all. It's streamers. You've got to have your RGB lighting, surely. This has 3 separate modes. You've got dynamic RGB flowing, breathing gradient, and a static single color. And remember, this fun exclusive feature is only when you're using the USB connection. Now you can, as I have done here, stick a USB-C connection in and still use your XLR connection, and the XLR connection will be the one that picks up your voice. So you can, you can keep the glowing light. Look, it adds to the AM8's overall visual appeal. There's no question about that. But ultimately, let's talk about what matters most, the sound. The AM8, hopefully as you can hear, does not disappoint, especially, as I'm going to say it again, considering the price point. The audio quality is clear and crisp, although it doesn't quite match maybe the depth of pricier models like the Rode PodMic, although you be the judge. Got that over here, and we'll be doing a comparison a little later. But definitely for entry-level purposes, however, this is more than sufficient. And as I said, I'm recording this very review with the AM8 connected via XLR for the best quality. Okay, so here is an audio test, and the microphone is about 2 to 3 inches, about that much away, and that's how I usually like to have my mics. And I shall be reading a passage from my book, if you're interested, Mastering the Art of Small Steps, The Joyful Path of Kaizen. So here we go. This is the Fifine AM8 using the XLR connection. In our relentless pursuit of perfection, propelled by societal ethos that often equates flawlessness with success, we might unwittingly be sowing the seeds of our own discontent. This pervasive mindset, rife with unrealistic standards, paints an unforgiving picture of what we should aspire to, subtly suggesting that anything short of perfect is not good enough. Okay, that is the Fifine AM8 with XLR. And now, the Rode Pod Mic. In our relentless pursuit of perfection, propelled by a societal ethos that often equates flawlessness with success, we might unwittingly be sowing the seeds of our own discontent. This pervasive mindset, rife with unrealistic standards, paints an unforgiving picture of what we should aspire to, subtly suggesting that anything short of perfect is not good enough. Rode mic, people. And now, the AM8 using the USB-C connection. In our relentless pursuit of perfection, propelled by a societal ethos that often equates flawlessness with success, we might unwittingly be sowing the seeds of our own discontent. This pervasive mindset, rife with unrealistic standards, paints an unforgiving picture of what we should aspire to, subtly suggesting that anything short of perfect is not good enough. In terms of setup, it's an absolute breeze. Plug it in and you're ready to go. The instant playback with no lag in the headphone monitoring is a significant plus. I mean, it's really, really refreshing that there's absolutely no latency or lag when you're monitoring. As I said, it makes real-time audio monitoring seamless. Now, it's not all perfect. The buttons on the mic, particularly the mute button at the front here, is super sensitive. It's easy to accidentally hit them or touch them and suddenly you've muted yourself. I've done it a couple of times, so just be wary of that. And while the lightweight design is a bonus for some, it might feel too insubstantial compared to the heftier mic like my Rode Pod Mic. I mean, this thing is heavy. The stand it comes with, as I said, doesn't really get the best out of it, but I have seen that Fifine do a package with a boom arm included with the mic for an extra about 20 or 30 quid. So a real bargain package. In summary, and hopefully from what you've heard from the audio comparisons and audio tests that I've done and this very video, the Fifine AM8 is a strong contender in the budget microphone market. It's absolutely ideal for those starting their audio journey or working within a tight budget. I mean, Fifine do a whole suite of goods that look premium and, to be honest, up there quality-wise in terms of audio and sound, etc. And of course, you have the versatility to grow as you upgrade your kit. So you start off with USB-C, then, oh great, I'll get an XLR with an amp or whatever, and then maybe later you might want to change your mic to, your Shure SM8 or whatever it is. With this AM8, Fifine offers a blend of quality, functionality, and affordability that's hard to beat. Yes, people, this is around $50. This cost me less than 50 quid. 50 quid. All of this. Yeah? All the functionality, the looks, the quality, plus with audio that competes far above this price level range. Fifine are so good at delivering budget kit with more premium audio. I still use my Fifine headphones for everyday use. They're that good. And to be honest, you know what? I'm still a little bit undecided whether to totally replace my Rode Pod Mic, £100+ with this new Fifine AM8. It's certainly a good backup if in the end I don't fully replace my Pod Mic. Honestly, it's a serious consideration. I may use it for some things and then use my Pod Mic for others. And definitely, if I'm going to do a two-person podcast, then we're going to be using both mics. As ever with the Fifine product, despite the price, you're getting really good audio quality. So, are you interested in giving the Fifine AM8 a try? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And share your own experiences with this microphone if you've got it. And of course, as ever, don't forget to hit the likes. I like it, YouTube likes it, and it helps people like you find content just like this. And if you're new to my channel and are interested in gaming and tech and all those sort of things, hey, why don't you hit that subscribe button, toggle that notification bell, and that way you'll see when I post videos just like this. Talking of videos just like this, why don't you check out the videos right here? These ones here. Thanks.